welcome back. It is so good to see you. I hope that you had a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year to you. Can you believe it's 2025 at this point? But in this video, let's start to take down some Christmas. I'm sure it's going to take me a while because at this point I'm out of breath. I'm tired, I have to do something, and then, I have to sit down and rest for a little bit. And that's just the way that it is, because we're officially at 32 weeks and 3 days as of today. So we are over 8 months at this point, It's getting closer, and every day it's like somebody pinched me, is this real, that I really get to experience this? But we have so much to get caught up on, so we'll just make this like a very chatty voiceover video so we can catch up on everything. But let me just show you my OOTD and what I'm looking like for today. This is what I've got, honey, because even my maternity pants are becoming too small for me at this point. Baby's growing half a pound a week at this point, so it just it just kind of is what it is. This is what I've got to wear, so I do have a handful of little like cotton lounge kind of pants coming in the mail that have the belly band on it. So I think those will be here maybe by this weekend, so I'll have a few more comfortable things to wear around the house, because at this point, like even these sweatpants, I have to wear them real low because I can't stand anything pressing on baby, because baby is head down at this point. He's right down here. And I am starting to get stretch marks, which David said that he doesn't even know if it's stretch marks or if it's just varicose veins at this point, because if he touches them and stuff like that, they kind of disappear. So who knows, but it's part of it. But where I'm starting to experience them is just right down here at the bottom. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which is good because there's been some things come up. We won't get into all of that right now, but I do have some questions and things. But anyways, before we get started, I did want to show you some of the cards that I got from you all. This one, it is from Mona, so thank you very much, Mona, for your Christmas card. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much. And Michelle, you spoil me. She's the best. She's the best. But she just sent me this beautiful, beautiful Christmas card. But what I love the most about her card is she sent me this letter, and it just helped me to know more about her and her family. And this was a real treat. I so enjoyed getting to know something more about you. So thank you so much for your beautiful Christmas card and for all your love. You're too good to me. And then this one, Jennifer from Bluebell Charm. I love her YouTube channel. She's just wonderful, really wonderful, And she sent me the most beautiful Christmas card. So thank you for thinking of me and sending me this. It just made my day when I seen it. I got a Christmas card from you. And then for this year's Christmas ornaments, I did go ahead and start taking all the balls off of the tree as of last night. I kind of got a little boost of energy. But let me show you the ornaments from this year. This is the one that I found, which is it not just so fitting? It's so cute. Because we live in a log cabin, right? So bears, is that not perfect? And then little baby. I love it. It's so perfect. I ended up getting it off of Amazon. So, like Danielle. And then, what's her name? Den's something other. I'm so sorry. You've been so wonderful to me, and I'm drawing a blank right now. Pregnancy brain. But there's several people that are expecting grandbabies. So if you wanted to go on Amazon and just get one of these ornaments for this year, I don't think that would be a big deal. You could get somebody that, but it was only like $9.99. It's wonderful. So I love this ornament. I'll put it in the description for you in case somebody, I'm not going to put that back on there either, wants to get one of those. And then this one, now I did get it off of Amazon too. I have showed you this one as well. That was the first one that I got. Merry Christmas, Mommy and Daddy. See you in 2025. It's just a little wooden ornament. I mean, there's not really much to it or anything. But I just thought that was really cute. But this is the last ornament that I got. I went a little crazy on the ornaments. Usually we go to Pigeon Forge, and there's this store, and it's called Three Bears, and we go there and pick out our ornament every year, and then they fill in all the information for us and stuff like that. But with where I'm at right now in life, with my hips and my back and my pelvic pain and my feet hurting and all of that, like right now my feet are killing me. I can't ride in a vehicle for long periods of time at this point. So, I did order everything off of Amazon, but this is the last one that I got. I loved it, and it says Bump's First Christmas, which David says that's weird, but this one, soon to be Mommy and Daddy. This one is for an ultrasound picture, and it's a 3x3, and I'm about to get some pictures developed to go into Baby Moore's baby book, Melissa, that you sent me. So I'm going to get some pictures developed, and I'll get a picture to go into this one. But, you know, what do you do with the ultrasound when they're done? And I know that paper, it will fade. So I'm going to take a picture of the ultrasound, and then I'm going to get them developed. So I'll at least have, you know, a couple of those forever to go into his baby book. And I think it's so special that I'll get to cherish his ultrasound picture in this and just bring it out every year. So I'm not going to pack this away just yet until I get that picture, but I have 3 ornaments this year to add to the tree, but that's okay. It's just a very exciting time in my life. But first of all, I guess what I want to do is let me just wrap up my special ornaments and get those put away. And as far as the tree, it's so nice that this year we do have a pre-lit tree. And by the way, this tree does different settings. It blinks and goes on, but that can kind of trigger me sometimes. So I like just the plain setting on the tree, but I'll get everything off of it, and then David will break it down and put it back in the box for me. And I have started to take down some things like in the dining room and stuff like that, but I still have so much to do. And then, you know, I have got to get certain things set up and get prepared for baby. Like, I'm gonna feel so much better once I get my hospital bag packed and baby's bag packed and stuff. But I got lots more to do, but hopefully the Lord will give me the strength to be able to share it with you, and we can go through this together. Thank you for being here, for being patient with me. I'm just navigating this the best that I can, and I'm trying to cherish and soak up every single moment that I've got. But I hope you had a Merry Christmas and you got to spend some time with your family, and hopefully at least you got something good to eat. We had a great Christmas get together. My family come over and I did finger foods. I made the rotel dip and some cheeseburger sliders and mini corn dogs and chicken fingers, and I don't even remember, but just a bunch of hodgepodge of things, you know. And we didn't buy not one gift this year. We didn't buy any gifts last year either, you know, and it's been such a blessing just not buying any gifts. It just takes the pressure away, and it just helps you to enjoy the season a whole lot more. And two, we don't have any small children in our family at this point. Well, on my side. So, you know, we don't really have a reason to buy gifts, but my brother bought me the most perfect gift because I have everything for baby, and I'm like, you can't think of one thing that I don't have that you could get me. Well, anyways, he got me a baby scale and some stretch mark cream. It was supposed to be a joke, but I was actually really thankful for the stretch mark cream. And he also got me some Yoo-Hoos because he knows as a kid I love some Yoo-Hoos, and I haven't had any in years. So he got me like the most perfect gift, you know. And I did get some things. Of course, David, you know, he gave me money, and I bought some makeup, and I don't even know. I'm telling you, stuff for baby, just a hodgepodge of stuff, really. I couldn't even gather it up to tell you what all I got. I'm just very blessed and very fortunate. If we want something, then, we get it. And that's just the way that it is. But anyways, we have an exciting Christmas time because, and very busy because on December the 17th is my birthday. And it just so happened that I had 2 baby doctor's appointments that day. So we got to see baby on ultrasound. And my little baby, now he was a whopping 3 pounds during the ultrasound. And that little issue that could have been with his kidneys, it completely cleared up. Apparently, it's very common. And 90% of the time, it resolves itself. And it seems to be more dominant in little boys. But thank you for praying about that because there's no issues whatsoever. It was just one of his little kidneys was 1 millimeter too full, which is the size of a strand of your hair. My husband, as a machinist, he knows that measurement, and that just completely resolved. So we're so thankful for that because we, did kind of stress out about it just because it was mentioned. But we decided ultimately that we was going to trust in the Lord, and we prayed about it, and we left it in His hands, and glory be to God for that. But yeah, baby, he is head down, so he's in a really good position at this point. What else? I'm sure there's so much more that I could tell you about that doctor's appointment, but it went really well. And then David took off from work, and then we went out and we had a good meal for my birthday, and so it was a great day. Did a little bit of shopping, as much as my feet and my legs would allow me to. I've tried the compression socks, but they are not my favorite. They're so hard to get on, so hard to get off, and they don't help with the swelling and the pain in my feet. So I don't know. I've stopped wearing them. I've only worn them 4 times, so maybe I should try them again, and I will. But I don't know. I just couldn't tell that they made that big of a difference, really. But anyways, then we eloped 5 years ago on December the 23rd. I have that whole story here on my YouTube channel. It's an old video. If I remember, I will link that down in the description so you can go back and watch that video in case you are curious about how David and I met. But yeah, we eloped December the 23rd, so that is our anniversary. And then, of course, we have Christmas. And then on Christmas Day, we celebrate with David's family. And then, of course, we have New Year's. But David, now, he has a large family. And we have lots of babies being born into the Moore family this year. Actually, 4. There were 4 born last year. And then now, 2025, Generation Beta we're going to have 4 more babies born this year. And, we have some, I know 3 other people, 3 friends, some that we go to church with and stuff, that they are having little babies this year as well. So, my goodness, lots of babies being born this year. But it's been really good time, and I am a husband's girl. There's no denying that at all. And that just means that I love spending time with my husband. One time somebody told me, you spend too much time with your husband. And you know what? What is more weird? Is it more weird that my husband and I adore each other and we want to spend time together? Or is it more weird that you don't want to spend time with your husband? So, who knows? I enjoy spending time with him. He is my best friend, and I am more needy these days. And he meets my needs. He spoils me rotten, and he's just my security blanket. When I'm with him, I don't have to worry because everything is going to be okay. And all of this has just brought us so much closer, and I can see him changing and growing as a man, and I could not love him more at this point. I've got tears in my eyes thinking about how much I love him, and I miss him when I'm not around him. I love him so much, He made me a wife And now he's going to make me a mom. He's made all my dreams come true. And he takes the best care of me. I just love him so much. But I'm getting all mushy over here, but it's just the truth. This is just, I don't know. I've just absolutely would not want to do this or experience this with anybody else in this entire world. He is the love of my life. I never took a Tums before pregnancy, but now, I mean, I could have the most perfect diet ever, and I still will need a Tums. So, but in the midst of everything, we did have a cousin that went in for a heart catheter, just a simple procedure, and at a really good hospital, the hospital that I currently go to. And the procedure went wrong. They put him on a ventilator, and the very next day, he passed away. So we did go to his funeral on Saturday, and so that was kind of a blow and a surprise, but also, see, I don't know if I can say this to you without crying. It's just, we did get some news about my brother. And if you've been here, you know that he has chronic lymphatic leukemia. And the leukemia has gone to his heart. And it's hard to talk about, but my family has been devastated over this. And yeah, it's just, it's sad. Very sad. But we serve a God, obviously, that is capable of the impossible. And I would love to see him healed and healthy and, get to live out many, many more years here on this earth and give me a sister-in-law and, make me an aunt with little babies running around. I hope that the very, very best for him. And it's just sad that, he's been sick and not feeling good and just only God knows how he has suffered and what he's gone through. But it's just hard to talk about. But that is something that's been going on. And
whenever you're down, out in the cold, faithless and dark, your story's untold. Come take my hand and walk there with me. I know a place where we can be free. There is a light shining for you, guiding your way, helping you through. And shadows and gloom are all that you see. We'll find a place where we can be free. From the mountain top down to the deepest valley, hear a voice calling you. It's the rising sun shining in the darkest alley. Can't you see you will be free?
so here's where I'm at. I haven't showed you any of this yet, but this chair, it belonged to my mother-in-law who passed away a year ago. And my husband bought this chair for her. And it actually has like the arm guards right here that goes on it and everything to make the armrest more comfortable. And then I've got my rolling cart here that I haven't showed you that either. But this is going to be like my breastfeeding area. And you think this chair doesn't look comfortable? I thought the exact same thing. I was like, I'd rather have a big recliner. But the truth is, honey, this chair is so comfortable. But I have to put a pillow here because I'm not supposed to lean back. I've got to keep in a position like this for baby to be prepared to be birthed or come out. I'm supposed to sit up straight instead of lean back, so that's why I have the pillow here. But this chair is actually really comfortable. So we don't have a nursery, so this is going to be our little area. I don't even know if the camera's pointing at me. Hold on a second. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, we don't have a nursery. I'm not going up the stairs. It's not feasible for us. So I am setting up a little breastfeeding area here in the living room. So what I'm thinking is I would probably be more comfortable kind of nestled in this little corner over here. But the chair that's over there, is it going to look right over here? Should I take that chair and put it upstairs or get rid of it or sell it? But then at the same time, when we have visitors that are coming to see baby, it's nice to have an extra seat for somebody. So I'm not really sure. So I would like to try to switch these two chairs out and kind of see how that looks and goes. But this is my little cart that I got off of Amazon, and David put it together for me. Oh, it's caught up in the vacuum cord. Honey. Oh, boy. But, anyways, so here's my little cart. So, my breast pump, it hasn't come in yet. I asked about it at my last appointment, but the doctor said that they don't approve that request for a breast pump until 32 weeks. Well, we are now, so hopefully they'll go ahead and approve that. And, well, anyways, I'm hoping to do breastfeeding with some pumping, and I hope we can do both, bottle and breastfeeding, so David can help feed baby. So I don't know how all that's going to go. But I have thoroughly done my research, and I'm praying about it and hoping for the best. So my breast pump is going to go here, and then we'll get into all of this and get it set up. But I've got my burp cloths on the bottom, got lots of them, got some big ones and stuff like that. I've got the Haka pump, which this is the manual one. That's going to be for letdown when you are breastfeeding baby. And I did get some of these silver nursing cups. Everybody talks very highly about them, as far as like repairing your nipples and pain and stuff like that. So I did get myself some of these. And then I also have these. It's kind of like the Haka in the, it looks like a ladybug, but these are for let down as well. You just put it in your bra if you're leaking or anything like that, and it will collect extra milk and stuff. So what's crazy is I have everything that you could possibly think of when it comes to baby at this point. Over the weekend, I bought the very last two things that I needed that was on my list, and that was a high chair, and then I also bought the Owlet sock to monitor baby's oxygen levels and heart rates and stuff like that. So that was the very last two things that I needed. But anything that you think of, I have it. And people are disappointed because I don't want to have a baby shower. And I know that kind of sounds crazy, but we have a small space, and I have everything that we need, and I have had to be very thoughtful about the things that I have brought in, and I'm finding a space for them. We've still got to do some organizing and stuff like that. And I have health issues. I have a history, and so it's hard for me to be in large groups of people, because then I take the risk of getting sick, and we are in a season where flu and everything else in the world is going around. So I personally have to be more cautious. And I know that people don't understand that, they just want to be a part of baby, and they want to bless him, and, and stuff like that. And I appreciate that so much, but at the same time, you just have to understand that I cannot take a risk on getting sick. I have to do what I have to do. And so, I've started to buy a pack of diapers a week and stuff like that. Like, if we needed anything at all, In 6 months, I'm looking at like the 4-ounce mason jars with the wide mouth on them. And then I would kind of like to have one of the Ninja blenders to make my own baby food. And then I would want some of the silicone things where you can freeze breast milk for when they start to teeth and stuff like that. So, I mean, the things that I'm wanting are going to be for a little bit further down the road. And, you know, of course, we're always going to need diapers and stuff like that. At this point, I'm doing Pampers Swaddlers because this is what the hospital told me that they recommend, and they say that that is the best. So we are going to try those out. Now, I do have some Huggies that we're going to try out as well, but so far I'm going based off of what all the ladies at the hospital have told me so far, the doctors, the nurses, Pampers Swaddlers, so that's what I'm going to go with. And then as far as wipes, my friend, now she told me that the Pampers wipes, they're a little bit more thin than the Huggies ones, and she preferred those with her 2 babies. So I have kind of stocked up. I've got both to try both and some water wipes and stuff. But so I'm leaning a little bit more toward Huggies wipes and Pampers Swaddlers in particular when it comes to diapers. So I don't know. You know, baby could come out and he could have allergic reaction to any of this. We just don't know how it's going to go. There's a brand called Cordery or something like that. Apparently they're quite pricey, and I've looked at the price of them, and they come out to be about 55 cents a diaper or something like that. There's some other brands, Mama Bear, that's I guess a little bit more on the natural side and stuff like that. I don't think that I'm gonna go cloth diapering specifically or especially for, you know, my first baby and stuff. So hey, you know what, the Lord's gonna be with me. We're gonna figure it out. We live in abundance, you know. I watch these videos on YouTube. I'm subscribed to this one YouTube channel, and honey, they live in a little, I don't know what you'd call it, a hut possibly. It's got a dirt floor in it. It's smaller than this bathroom right here. I mean, it's 1/3 of this bathroom, and they sleep on like a piece of cardboard or something like that on that dirt floor, her and her 2 babies, and they get up the next day and they make breakfast, and, you know, they carry on, and they don't have any of the things that we have here, and they make it and they do just fine. You know, that's a big encouragement to me. And I mean, she's a strong woman, and them kids, you know, just that YouTube channel is just truly amazing, getting to watch them and be a part of it. But anyways, I'm rambling now, so how about let's just try to switch out these chairs and kind of see how that goes. And then I think I want to rest and kind of get off of my feet for a little bit, and then I'm going to cook dinner. I know that I'm going to try to cook something healthy, like some baked chicken and some sort of like green vegetable. I'm craving something like healthy and something really good for me, and lots of water. David's been fussing at me. I have to, my bare minimal that I have to drink when it comes to water is 2 of these a day. That's the minimal. He wants me to shoot for 3, half a gallon a day. But I do good to get 2 of these down, which is, I think it's like 32 ounces or something like that, he told me. So anyways, yeah, let's go ahead, try to finish this up. I'm not going to worry about decorating for right now. We'll do that later. Baby's moving. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Did you have a good nap? So, and then I'd like to put my feet up because me oh my, I'm telling you, I don't have to do that much for them to swell. You know? Alright, let me get up. Ow.
You drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
My goodness, it feels good to at least have the decorations taken down in the living room at this point. I need to put out a few decorations and put a good cozy blanket here for David and I. I've got my heating blanket, my heating pad over here in the corner with my little chair, but I think I'm going to leave it this way for right now, and I can be happy with that. But trust me, we have so much more to do. We have so much more undecorating to do. Hopefully my sweetie will take down that Christmas tree for me tonight. I'm going to miss it being there, but also for the corner where my little breastfeeding area is going to be, I have boppy pillows for breastfeeding, and then I would also like to have, I think, a floor lamp to go there, or if I can put a lamp somewhere else, I'm not sure. We'll just have to figure that out, because I will need like a dim light in the middle of the night. If I don't feed baby in the bed and I come in and choose to come in here, I'm not sure how all of that's going to go, but David will have to get some sleep at some point, you know, to be able to get up and go to work. Also, twin mom, you asked about David's employment. It hasn't really changed much on that end or anything like that, but we're going to wait until the baby is born, and then, you know, we'll kind of figure it out from there. But one day at a time. Hey, the Lord, you know what, He goes before us, and He knows what the future holds. He's going to be there with us, and He's never going to leave us, and He's never going to forsake us. He's going to see us through it all, you know. It's just a very exciting time in my life, and I'm so glad that you're here and, you know, you're sharing it with me. But yeah, I'm going to rest for a minute, and then I'm going to get up. I'm going to cook some supper, and then I'll get all that cleaned up. And then tomorrow is the doctor. So hopefully I will see you again in a few days. But I love you. You keep fighting that good fight of faith. And the Lord willing, I'll see you again really soon. Bye.